there, come for tea. I made this into a little booklet and we're going to decorate it. Do you see the decoration? What it actually is tea that I put through, I spritzed on the paper and after putting down stencils. So this here is stencil with Distress Oxide ink. This here is stencil with tea spritzed on it. And we're going to do a little bit of that. I'll just pour some tea into my cup before I pour the rest into, wow, the tea bag's been in there a little while. I have this bowl here and we're going to do a little bit of tea stamping because today, the prompt for today is, hang on, I'm going to find it. Tea stain. Yes, I still haven't fixed my spine. That's on the agenda. It'll happen. You know how it goes sometimes. Other things come first. So here is the Junk Journal July UK set of prompts. And we're working on tea stain today, in addition to other things. See, tea stain. There it is. I've been painting, watercolor painting. I've been following a tutorial, but I have this, I'll show it on screen. It's called Day One, and whenever I see a reel or something I want to try, it's like a filing system. I put the link and some pictures into a file that says make this, and this is part of what I made. It's watercolor, and then I put down some real flowers on top. So here I've taken the flowers off, but I've left a couple on here so we can remove them together and you can see what happens. But her reel is so much better. And it's so easy. Just go outside and find some flowers. These are hydrangeas. And so underneath is watercolor and over top is watercolor. And yeah, that's not tea yet. We'll get around to the tea. I'm still working on the tea. But isn't this interesting? I have used different mediums to stain paper. For example, I've used avocado dye and I've used red cabbage dye. Interestingly, red cabbage gives you blue paper. Avocado gives you pink paper. Truly, it does. It's very interesting. So, playing with dyeing of paper, whether it's with tea or like this. See, more here. Or dyeing paper with vegetables. No, isn't avocado a vegetable or fruit? I don't know. This is red cabbage dye, and this is avocado dye. So I've tried numerous. I have others I still want to try. But for our time today, tea stain and decorating this, I want to use mixed media paper. And we'll just use this kitchen towel paper and see what we can do. It's a roll, kitchen towel paper roll. And see what we can do, what marks we can make for the tea stain. I don't know how this is going to work. I've not tried it myself. I'm going to put it in, and I'm just going to go like this, and like this, soak it up a little bit. And this. And this. Before Junk Journal July began, I was doing a lot of work with circles, cutting circles out, making pockets out of circles, and they're all going to end up in the journal. But today is all about tea staining, and that's what I'm doing. Whatever's on your desk, can you make a mark, a tea stain? I bet you can make it with a teacup. Oh, I just splashed some. Let's try the bottom of the teacup. Hang on. Can I get it inside? I think I can. Without, well, I suppose it doesn't matter if it spills. Okay, there. I've put it in. Let's set it down. Cheers. Nope, it didn't make a ring. Oh well, cheers. We'll let this dry, and I'll show you at the end, and we'll add it somehow, the tea stain. Okay, in the meantime, let's decorate this little booklet. Remember I wrote this when the prompt was handwritten? Well, now it's a little booklet, and I made a pocket from a tea bag, and I painted this. This is my very first one. I'm determined to practice to draw and paint teacups. So this is the very first one. Where shall I put this? I think I'm going to put it here. I think. Oh no, I'm going to put it in the back. That's what I'm going to do. I'll put it in the back and I'll make it like a little pocket. Let's put a divot and see how this works. And I'll use, whoop, boy, that's loud. I'm sorry. We'll use some distress ink so that it looks like a tea stain. And we'll make it into a pocket. And then we'll decorate a little bit. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm recording this in the evening. I want to work a little bit ahead. And I may have chosen to do a little too much this month, but I'm having fun with the painting, and I'm doing slow stitching. So this is the next bit of chicken scratch I've done. You see, can you see the circles? So you can do cross stitch, you can do stitches that are like a star, and you can make some into circles. So that's what I was practicing there. Right. Glue to make a pocket. And then we'll put on the fussy cuts. Now the fussy cuts are from digitals from Happy Stationery. And my idea was to choose things that were about tea, that were about florals. And so these are tea and florals, these fussy cuts. See? I'll link below to where I found the digitals, which set of they came from Sandra's digitals. But for right now, they're going to go down in the little booklet, the invitation booklet. Here, has it dried yet? not quite. Still working on drying. It's still a little. You know what? I might mop it up with some kitchen towel. We call them paper towels in the US, but I've heard my British junk journaling friends refer to them as kitchen towel. So there, it'll dry faster. It has been so hot here that I have my ceiling fan on, so it should dry very quickly. All right, there's one. And I know I want to have a wax seal here, but I didn't get one out yet, so that's still to be done. Here, that's pretty. I make them ahead of time, the wax seals, so that I can just attach them. Maybe I'll show them to you tomorrow. I'll show you the finished tea stain booklet. But in the meantime, let's just put down these pretty digitals, flowers and tea. Put this one here. Have you done tea staining before? I imagine you have if you've been doing junk journaling at all. I do it in big batches, personally, because, yeah, it's easier. I actually do it in the garage. And I like mixing Easter egg dye with tea because it tones down the color of the Easter egg, which is usually very bright pastel. Okay, I think we'll call this done. Some tea staining. Kind of neat, huh? I'll figure out something to do with it. This is tea staining also. Over top, I lay down the stencil and then I spritz. So what comes through in the open areas is from the tea. And I have this. And we'll use them for something. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, I have one more fussy cut that I cut out. Where shall I put that? I have this one here. Down here, maybe. What do you think? Put that down there. And again, I'll link below to the digital that these tea pots and pretty things come from. They're from Happy Stationery, who is co-hosting this Junk Journal July UK. Okay, I'm going to find a wax seal for here and probably put one of my husband's tea bags here and the wax seal, and it'll just hold it closed. I'm going to put some Velcro so it'll hold it closed. Maybe a Velcro on that. Oh, maybe I should put this here. I don't know. We'll find out. And it's tea stain today, and we did that. So we can mark that off. Take care. I'm Lori at Positive Thanks Living. I wish you a relaxing day. Cheers.